Dear all, my name is Emma Kostiainen and I come from the University of Jyväskylä, Department of Teacher Education. In this brief presentation, I am going to introduce the main idea which forms the basis of our teacher education. And all the important elements are represented in this picture. We are currently preparing our pupils and students for jobs and technologies that do not yet exist. Therefore, we have to prepare our students and youth to solve problems that we do not even know are problems yet. More and more, we have to pose the question, what are the skills needed in the future and what kind of pedagogy is needed to acquire these skills? To be able to answer these questions, the focus of learning must shift from subjects to phenomena. When we really consider 21st century skills, that competence we need in the modern society, already now and increasingly more in the future, the learning processes have to be based on critical thinking, creativity, social responsibility, self-direction, and collaboration. What I want to say is that we need more integrative skills than subjects. In the modern society, we need to notice connections and understand relationships and links between various factors. Within this big picture, I am now going to tell more about phenomenon-based curriculum, communality, and interaction. Since the year 2014, the Department of Teacher Education in the University of Jyväskylä has implemented a phenomenon-based curriculum. The goal of studying is an attempt to understand the phenomena and problems related to learning. What, then, is phenomenon? What we mean when we speak about phenomena? It is something that happens or exists in society, nature, or science. It is something that has to be studied because it is difficult to understand. The point in phenomenon-based learning is that we are concerned with issues that are demanding and challenge our expertise. This is why we need to learn. We have to deepen our understanding of phenomena that are difficult. We have to integrate, explore relationships between various issues and questions. This requires the ability to combine various theories and authentic viewpoints deriving from everyday experiences. We think that when the learner has an emotional and practical contact with the phenomenon, it motivates and inspires the learner to study the matter further and deeper. The emphasis in our phenomenon-based curriculum and learning processes is on critical and questioning approach and on a research-based orientation. We see that an in-depth study of a few phenomena produces a broad understanding about education. Teacher education studies in both the class teacher and subject teacher programs are structured around 5 phenomena: interaction and collaboration, learning and guidance, education, society and change, scientific thinking and knowledge, and competence and expertise. In addition, we think that when studying a few but inspiring phenomena, it leads the students to relevant theory, because the aim is to understand those difficult problems they face in teachers' work. Changing the operational culture of schools or any other educational institution needs changes in various levels, both in thinking and actions. We think that the unit of learning is rather a community than separate individuals who learn. In this complex world, individuals cannot manage alone, and there is an increased need for belonging to communities. Education, and from our viewpoint, especially learning in teacher education, should be based on community building processes. Therefore, we have to create circumstances and ensure that conditions in our working culture and the learning processes itself support the idea of learning community. In the Department of Teacher Education, emphasis has been placed on developing courses which focus on the phenomenon of interaction and interpersonal competence. The research-based evidence from these courses shows that such studies generate 21st century skills, including collaboration, problem solving, as well as learning motivation. The aim of teacher education is to promote student teachers' skills that enhance participating and belonging to in a school community. We believe that if teacher educators create a space for dialogue in teacher education, then future teachers will be able to promote dialogue and democratic values in their practice too.